Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
We're the hardest to all, no one can replace. Coming in hot, man, no one Mario in the place. Talking shit, we're dropping bombs right up in your face. Every Thursday at 7 p.m., you better set your date. From relationships to culture, we got the scoop. The only podcast that keep you in the loop. Coming in hot, 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 we don't hold back. Minnow and Mario on the track. Hot topics, we're breaking it down. Tune in every Thursday, don't miss the sound. Coming in hot, we're the podcast that's taking over. Coming in hot, we're the podcast that's taking over. Coming in hot, coming in hot, coming in hot.
I should have been paying attention. But, you know, gotta be, as they say, gotta be a little more careful.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
What up, world?
Hey.
How y'all doing today?
Hey.
Bad boy, baby,
So we
take
back
that.
in this thing, man. Coming in hot, but I think we're gonna be coming in extremely hot tonight. I don't know why, you know.
You said that right, Daddy.
Not getting not. We gonna go. We gonna go ahead. We gonna knock these introductories right on out the box real quick. And then we gonna get to the rules and guidelines and how the warnings and all of that good stuff or whatever. We got special guests in here today. We got some family members in there, but we got special guests. So we gonna go around the room. We're gonna let y'all ladies and daddy juniors.
Bad boy, baby, take that.
And introduce themselves.
Oh my God.
So come on, ladies on the couch, introduce yourselves.
Special guest in this night.
I'm Kenny Vegas.
I'm Sarah, Boss Babe Entertainment.
What y'all got going on? Where y'all come from?
We're from the Pretty and Raw room here.
There you
We
go.
love us.
Oh, they say pretty and raw.
Pretty and Raw room.
How raw is it?
Very raw.
You don't get carpet.
Hey, you get carpet burn, you better put some knee pads on.
Oh, I know that's right. Okay, we gonna slide on down. What's up, y'all? I'm your girl Minnow Jones, MINNOW Jones. You can find me on all platforms: IG, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Once again, man, it's your boy Mo, man, the Petty King, man. You already know on Facebook, don't ask me shit, but it's King Mo 314 on Instagram and TikTok. I'll let your boy.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Baby, this is Sanjane, the one and the only, baby. Y'all can catch me on TikTok under Cassandra Johnson. Y'all can catch me up under Facebook, Life with Sanjane.
What up, Daddy? Bad boy, take that.
Well, we got, we
catch-
got Daddy Junior in the building.
You can catch me if you can.
Oh.
Bad boy, baby, take that.
You just came in on the flight, right, Daddy?
Yeah, ma.
Oh, okay.
Bad boy, baby, take that.
What's up, y'all? Let me get to the rules. This how it goes. Y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? Your view is your view and your view only. We can always agree to disagree. We don't always have to have the same views, but we can always make sure that we are respecting each other's point and each other's point of view as well. It's in my throat.
That's what he said, Daddy. Take that. Take that.
Is it out my throat? Can you hear me now?
Put it back in, Daddy.
Ooh. It is too early. Anyways, before I was deep throating. I mean, before I was really interrupted. You know what I'm saying? This is a topic, you know what I'm saying, that we thought, I thought, you know what I'm saying, that would be good for us to come in and pay attention to and watch and pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? So I invited some people, but guess what? Them people always say that, hey, I want to come on your show, but then get real, real busy. But it's all good. We'll catch y'all on the next go round. If you got kids in the room and they underage, these are the type of conversations that you might want, your preteen or teenagers to hear, because they are at that age and some might be dating and really don't know. But guess what? They allowed in the room this time. All the other ones, put their badasses in the room and get them something to do. So...
Put your phone on silent, Daddy.
Yeah.
Take that.
Okay, put it on silent. Put it on silent. Okay, I put it on silent.
You answering the daddy now?
I guess that's what it is.
Oh, no.
That's what he said. He said,
Right.
he said, put your phone on silent, daddy. He was like, okay.
Take that.
I'm gonna try not to even, try to hear it right now, because he down there clowning. That's how when you get jet lag. You know what I'm saying? I guess all that extra
run and shit.
Right. All that extra activity and shit. So I don't know how you leave your damn kids, but okay, that's a different story. But check us out. So the topic of today is, you know what I'm saying, this was something that hit close for me. And I wanted to discuss it because I feel like nowadays, how social media pretty much puts it out there, or how socially is put out there, and I don't think a lot of people have clarity. So I wanted to get clarity, from different people points of view. So I ran into my people Diddy. He wanted to come on, so I appreciate him
might
coming.
Help him figure out some shit that's wrong in his life.
Right? Hey, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Get God in your life. So the topic was: have toxic relationships made it hard to date or be in healthy relationships? And there was a knock at the door.
It might be the feds, Daddy.
Nah, that's my little brother, but he
and
ain't
something coming all in.
Nah, that's my little brher, but he ain't getting no
Daddy.
So this was one of the things that that I wanted to discuss, because so much of things is always a finger pointing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's either the men, or it's either the women, or it's half and half, or some saying this. Y'all know I'm going to play devil's advocate, because I ain't going to let y'all come in and, you know what I'm saying, do my men's any type of ways. So.
But this ain't a man or a woman thing. This is just in general.
All around.
Yeah.
How it's viewed. From a socialite perspective.
All right.
Let's get it.
So who would like to touch first on this and give your thoughts and opinions on the topic here? As a matter of fact, play the perfect host. I'm gonna start with you ladies.
Go ahead, Kenny.
All right. Yes. Okay, you know what? Yes.
She
It has affected my dating life. I ain't gonna lie, it sucks. It really sucks, because a lot of people have so much baggage that you have to be willing to, like, what's your deal breakers? You know what I'm saying? What's the okay luggage you can handle, as long as they're getting better for themselves? So it's really hard, especially you have men that are out here that had been broken in their past relationships, so they have a lot of trust issues, or they're used to a certain way. How do I want to put it? I've had a guy tell me, I'm not used to being treated the way you treat me, because I've never had a woman treat me that way. So I can't show my emotion the way I want to show my emotion with you, because I'm so used to being treated this type of way, or I'm used to being screamed at, or I'm used to this. So it's a lot of trauma that you have to deal with. And to be honest, I stopped dating this person because he couldn't
handle it.
He could not handle it.
You just got told that last week. Remember when the homie say, "I'm not used to."
Yeah. Somebody did some. I was told that last week, that they weren't used to being affectionate. So they was like, they've never hugged. So I was like, let me show you how you hug. So it was different ways that I showed. You know.
I got it on video.
Well, did we actually?
I'm just saying.
This is not
I
fucking
told you,
first
I
48.
told you that's the
Can
blackmail video.
Right, just
we
go
just-
tell all the team. You want her to just go.
Okay, well, let it show. Anyway, it was one of
I ain't
our
gonna
guests.
put it out there.
Anyway, it was one of our guests that was on her. So anyway, King, he wanted to put that out there. So and now made you pick your face up.
Ain't nothing to pick up.
Don't make me put Daddy Junior on
But
you.
how far do you have to keep trying to pursue somebody to let them know that it's okay to be loved?
Shit, why you steady? I don't know.
Some people don't know how to love correctly.
Some people don't. Like
You know,
they'll.
and I think that's a question.
Well, hold on. Before we even start right there though, can we start from the beginning?
What's the beginning?
We talking about toxic relationships.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times that shit start right at home, in the home as a kid.
No, it
Yeah.
does.
That shit starts when you are a kid.
It starts when you're a baby.
All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I just said this to somebody earlier today. I say, you know, the first relationships and bonds we really build is with what? Family.
Yeah.
And I say, you know, and as you get older, man, you know, I've been told, even in my adult life, but I'm like, fuck that shit and fuck them kids too. You know what I'm saying? You need to let people, like in your family can do something that hurts you to your core.
Right.
And they will tell you, you supposed to just get over it or let it go because that's family.
Right.
You know, no matter what, no matter what, you always forgive family. No.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So then I think, me personally, this is why I said start from the beginning. I think growing up, I'm just saying, growing up in those type of families, because I mean, and to me, somebody was like, well, maybe it's just in the black community. No, bro, it's everywhere. It ain't just no black or white thing.
Toxicity don't have no
you
color
know what
on
I'm
it.
saying? It's not it doesn't have a sexual preference, bro. It is
Sure
what
don't.
it is. So I'm like, when you are, and I'm like, majority of us are growing up in that, bro. Or have grown up in that. I say, but the thing is, and I just said last week about me getting therapy, you know what I'm saying? Because I had been going through some shit. But I'm like, part of the reasons why I felt the way I felt because of toxic relationships, just from family alone, before I even got to the relationship part. You know what I'm saying? So I think personally that's where it really starts from, man. You know, you can have mothers, fathers, brothers, uncles, whoever do you dirty, and then I mean, I know some people that been raped by their own family members, but were told to forgive that family member.
Or not
It's a
to say
rub.
anything.
Or not to say anything
Yeah.
because that's your family.
you gotta
So
keep it.
then if you're a little girl or a little boy that have been through that, when
Right.
you get older and somebody do you like that, that's why we had, to me, men and, yeah, men and women, you somebody that
Y'all grab them. That one, y'all grab them.
to you, and you still
That's how you
forgive
feel.
them.
You want to
Shoot him.
Shots fired. But because
Right.
you have been through that, you forgive them for that because you already programmed to let that
Ooh,
ride.
now that's a strong word. Because it's like brainwashed. Like you're
Yeah, yeah, we
brainwashed
programmed on
to
multiple
accept what you
levels.
accept.
But you also let me put this out here. A lot of times because of how families were raised and done within that household with that family or with those family members before them, we were in our culture, black families. Let me just say that. Not all, but some. We have always been taught what's done in our house, stay in our house. So
Absolutely.
when it comes to that, I always tell my children, I don't give a shit on no level. On
Because
nothing, no anything. I don't let nobody tell you what's done. No, you don't.
No.
Because my thing is, when it comes to those situations, you know what I'm saying, those are more detrimental to anything because once that child get older, that child is going to wonder why you didn't protect me, why you didn't keep me safe. You know what I'm saying? How could I come and talk to you? You didn't make me feel this. You can't do that. It's a different approach nowadays. And you have to look at it. You're going to have to go all the way back. You're going to have to self-reflect, not just with just that. You're going to also have to look at how you treat your kids with one another.
Yeah.
Do you show favoritism? Do you treat one better than, do you treat this one different? Do you let one father come see the child and don't let the other? Do you make that dad take this one because that's all who he knows? You know, you try to force certain issues. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You don't know what doors you have opened with that child, and you don't know what you have put that child's mind frame at for him to say, bro, why mama treat me different from you? Or why do mama say I ain't shit? Or why do mama say, little motherfucker, get out of my face. You remind me of your motherfucking daddy. That shit right there.
And that little dude right there that you see, when he was born, he got the favoritism. Like, me and him got a 7-year gap between us two, right? I was the only child at first. When he come along,
was you mad or jealous?
I felt like he stole my shine. Like, everything went from being about, Mario to now his nickname Juju, and it started being about him. I tried to smother him, like, as a baby. Like, bro, you taking my shine.
Did you try to take him out?
I mean, he know it. We talked about it, what I'm saying? I tried to kill him a couple of times.
I put a pillow over my sister's
I was 7,
face.
8 years old. I tried to take him out, smother him twice.
Yeah, I was that mad.
I was, because for me, again, I'm the only child for 7 years. I'm getting the Nintendos. I'm getting the bikes. I'm getting whatever I want. But then,
shit, I need to be in your house because I was the oldest child. I was getting my ass
I
towed
was
out
getting
the
all
frame.
the birthday gifts and everything. But then when he came around, I ain't getting no more birthday parties. Everything was, we got to get this for the baby. You know what I'm saying? And one day, I don't know what happened, but something clicked. I seen him laying in my grandmother's bed. I just grabbed the pillow. Motherfucker, you taking my shot. You know what I'm saying? And my grandma came to beat the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? But I waited.
As she should.
Yeah, she tried to beat the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't stop her. I was
Who ass whooping hurt the worst, the mamas or the grandmas?
Grandma.
Hold on. I don't know if you can zoom in, bro.
You better not zoom in on no mark your grandma.
My grandma put that right there. That curve, that little moon right there, bust me right in my face with a saucer that had a salmon croquette on it. 17 stitches right in the forehead.
She probably trying to feed you.
Nah, she wasn't. This was the second time I tried to kill him. And she caught me. And I mean, I ain't saying she did it on purpose, but when she saw it, she had it in her hand. And she like, boy, what the? And she tried to hit me, but I guess the Alzheimer's kicked in and she forgot and bust me clean beside my head. And all I remember was waking up at Children's Hospital.
She blacked you out, bro?
Yeah, I was knocked out. 17 stitches in my
Kudos to grandmama.
You know what I'm saying?
Way to go, grandma.
Right. But like, what about certain people who, like, I feel like wasn't taught that? Like with my mother and my father, I watched them stay in the same household all my life, never married. But my father was married to another woman. You get what I'm saying?
That's called separation.
But it wasn't those.
That's called separation.
We talking about Mr. Rich Milton now. now we was talking about, somebody else, but I'm just saying. Like, I wasn't taught how to show affection. I had to learn that on my own. You feel what I'm saying? So, I can only speak on 2 relationships that I've ever been in, and from coming from one toxic.
You better not read it.
I am going to read it. Go ahead, because I'm going to get to these comments in a minute. I see my nephew in there, her son. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm going to get it.
So certain people, I feel like certain people wasn't taught affection, so it's hard for them to show affection. When you got somebody we talking about as we children, you feel what I'm saying? Somebody just telling you that you're not nothing. You're not going to grow up to be anything. How can that person learn how to show you affection when they've never been shown or taught that?
But don't you think at a certain time of age that you have to have some type of accountability when you get older?
I feel what bro say. What you say, bro? What you say?
Go ahead.
I disagree on that, and I'm saying that to the fact I never had a father.
Right.
But I knew not what I didn't
Want to be.
Right,
Ooh, that part right there.
I knew what I didn't
That part
want to
right
be
there.
either.
I knew.
I didn't want to be no bad father.
But it's certain people who just don't. I ain't gonna say everybody is like that. It's certain people that I feel that they just don't know how to show affection.
They don't want to take accountability to learn
Exactly.
it. It ain't nothing about
exactly
not knowing.
that.
What
You just
Junior
ain't trying to
said.
learn.
That's
Because
yeah.
I was finna say that, like,
But
again,
I learned how to be affected. You feel what I'm saying? Affectionate.
But how long did
took
it?
a long
How long did it take you before you were able to learn that it's nothing wrong with giving that affection or that love back?
I'll say about 30. I was 30 years old.
Okay.
how old are you now? No, I'm just playing.
I'm 40, finna be 41, baby.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm proud about my age and where I'm from.
I'm still learning, like, real talk. And the crazy part is, like, I grew up without my old dude.
Right.
some of y'all know my history. I was abused like by my stepfather.
Okay.
But the things that I watched happen, I watched my mama get beat. Hell, I took beatings. And as I got older, I'm like, yo, like my old dude wasn't there. I'm seeing what quote unquote man do or supposed to do. But I'm like, nah, don't none of this set right. So I grew up like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting my hands on no woman. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've been able to tell y'all them stories where women have fucked me up because they knew I wasn't gonna hit them back. And
Ding, you done.
when you got jokes. Yeah.
Just show the fork mark. Where did you get stabbed with the fork?
Right here. It's a little. I covered it up just a little bit. I got stabbed with a fork. By a girl.
She was just trying to see if you were done.
You stupid. Then when it came to my kids, me not having that father figure, I'm like, I'm gonna be the best dad I could possibly be. Now I've had my times where I thought I was falling short, but hell, my daughter, 12-year-old daughter, just sent me a video last night with cats. Made me smile and made me tear up at the same time.
That's what I'm
talking
about.
You're the best dad in the world.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
That just reassured me. But so, and I've said this to somebody before, like, yo, and I understand everybody don't think like me, everybody don't move like me.
Right.
But bro, I've watched and grew up in a house with nothing but toxic bullshit. And I chose not to have that same pattern repeat. So when I heard, because somebody said to me before, like, all the shit that happened to you, somebody else in your shoes would have chose to go left, but you chose to go
right.
And I was like, and that's what makes me feel like that's an excuse for a lot of people, especially when you grown. Because you get to blame it on, oh, well, my daddy wasn't, bro, you 30 years old, bro, you got to come up off of that. Right. Females. Well, my
but
daddy
that's why
was,
a
my
lot of
mama
people
wasn't
can't
there.
move forward because they hold on to a lot of things that.
You know what? But here's one thing. One thing I can say that I saw one producer say and actor, and a lot of people might not like him or care for him too much, but I feel like he do say things that's very credible. When Tyler Perry was talking to the young lady on Madea Goes to Jail, and she was sitting in there, and she was like, well, my daddy did this, and you don't know what my daddy did. And he turned around and said, well, you know, how long are you going to keep on blaming your daddy? You know what I'm saying? Basically, you got to come up out of that, because if you stay in that, then you allow that person to continue to have control over you.
Yes.
But when you got a higher power, and you got a support system that's in your, in your space or in your corner, hell no, you ain't finna stay in that space. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I sat down at the table with one of the persons that took my innocence. I said I had it like they said at my fucking dinner table. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that I harbor that a lot of people don't know. I came from that abusive background where I watched my mama get hit in the head with a sawed-off shotgun. You see what I'm saying? I watched that shit. I watched as a man shot a double barrel and damn near hit me in my head. You know what I'm saying? And watched the ceiling fall on me. You know what I'm saying? From that shit. So I hear a woman say, if you love him enough, you will stay with him. I was in that era. Yep. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And what it did is it tore me the fuck up. Long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago. So it tore me up. So I did not know, for one, how to love me. I didn't know how to respect me. Even though I had children and I was able to love on them, I felt like it was a part of me that they were missing out on, because I still wanted to be a kid. I still wanted to go kick it. I still wanted to enjoy myself. I still wanted to have fun. But when do you realize that what you went into, that cycle that you watched and you saw, you actually repeating that cycle you saw because nobody has sat it over there and told you, you're a mother now. You're not no kid. You got children. You know what I'm saying? That needs your love, that needs your attention. You get what I'm saying? And I was abusive. You know what I'm saying? The way I talked to my kids, the way I did things. You know what I'm saying? When it came to a man and different shit, this me being vulnerable right now. You know what I'm saying? But I use it.
I'm going to get the next comment as soon as you get through.
You know what I'm saying? It was one of those situations that I was like that. It took me some years to pull back and say, what the fuck you doing? Your kids didn't ask to be here, but they here. You know what I'm saying? The things you say to your daughter, that resonates to them.
Yeah.
They see that. When you get to calling your kids little bitch this and little bitch that and little motherfucker this to the sons and all of that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them kids pick that
Manifesting.
all you putting your trauma that you went through, you
On
putting your
them.
kids off on that shit.
Yeah.
And they didn't ask for that, and that's
I
not
believe
fair.
you putting
That's not
toxins
fair.
right
Let
into
me see
That's not fair.
KJ's comment up on there, bro.
had to go.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going straight. Let's see. Let me
Yeah,
see.
we're going all in on the comments.
Yeah,
we
go
want
up.
her all.
Okay, so let's see.
but
KJ, the top
Keep going
one.
at the top one, bro. Oh shit, we got it all the way back.
Yeah.
Oh damn, everybody in here. Okay,
What
what
up?
say?
What up, yeah?
Okay, so the first one from KJ, if I'm seeing correctly, because y'all know I'm blind out here.
What'd he say?
He say, I'm gone, mama. Then he say, mama.
Mama lay that bill on no cap. Something different.
Well, beating that ass. See,
What's
what
the next one?
What Kayla say? What they talking about? Oh, okay, must have just got here late.
Okay, Kayla got here late.
That's my cousin.
Okay.
And
Did we
Jen
tell
say the
Kayla
same.
what happened? What we was talking about?
She'll chime in.
Okay.
She's still on here.
Okay. He said truth. What's the next one? You have to heal from the past, break cycles so this doesn't keep happening.
Facts.
Facts.
Yes.
That's Jen
Facts.
say. Or witness what really loving mother was, because I'm watching and learning myself. Facts.
Right, he said, or witnessing what really loving a woman was.
Oh, my
'Cause
bad.
I'm watching, yeah, she trying to feel special out here, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he still learning facts. What's the other one? He said facts. What's the next one?
Facts,
That's nothing but toxicity in the crib. Yes, it was.
and that last one from Jen, say, it's the victim mentality, can't stay there. And that's all I be saying.
True.
Because I heard people use, that stuff all the time. Well, I didn't have this, or I didn't have this type of love. I didn't have. And
What
then
Terry say? Big T in there. Big T in there. Today's love is not yesterday's love. It sure the fuck ain't.
Hey, Big T, man. I'm gonna say this with all
It
love, man.
definitely
Fuck
ain't.
you, man, because you supposed to been there 2 months ago.
What's up, Mike? What's up, Mike? True. I don't think, to me, I said it last week, and I think Diddy Jr., I think your dad was here when I said this.
So
When
let's hear about some of your history, you know what I'm saying, with toxic stuff. How you think everything plays out into your current day, or, relationships and, stuff like that.
Can't talk about that right now, Playboy. Take that.
What'd you say, Daddy?
All love, Daddy.
Take it.
Take that.
Take that.
You ain't got no Ciroc for us or nothing, huh? They didn't drop you?
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
All the deals off the table?
take that. Playboy, baby.
Okay.
Let's see, what Kayla say?
Kayla says, what'd you say?
She at the bottom. Yeah. People be using what they went through to do fucked up things. Indeed.
Yeah,
They do.
They
Definitely.
do.
This the part that kills me when men and women be, having a conversation and trying to communicate is when a woman reverse it and make it about her. That's not the Stop it.
Or when they just they'll sit there and really just like they're hearing directly what you say out your mouth, but switch the word
To make it about
to
them.
make it about them or make it sound like something
That's
else. It's like
Okay, now,
Yeah.
but my question to that
That's
is,
a
where does
narcissist.
that come from? Like, who did that to her?
That's a learned
What-
behavior.
I'm saying, was
That's a learned behavior.
Learned that.
Shit, whatever she picked up or learned, she saw that whether it was with friends, whether it was family, whether it was relationships that she watched as she grew. Because when I was growing up, I thought being in a relationship with a man and y'all got into a fight or argue, I was under the impression that you're supposed to stay because I was told if you love them enough, you will stay and help them through it. And help them through it. Right. I can't fix it.
I'm tired of fixing
I'm
it.
sorry. You
I'm
can't
not
fix
Bob
no
the
grown
Builder.
motherfucker.
No, I'm not Bob the
Woman
Builder.
or man.
You
I don't
can't
have
fix
tool
no
belt
grown
anymore.
motherfuckers.
Now
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna come off the relationships, between men.
He
and
said,
women
I'm
or-
chiming in now, nigga.
But I was also talking to this talking about this with one of my cousins earlier about family, just relationships with family friends. I say, man, is it just me, or don't nobody really care about people no more. It's more so what they can get from you.
Ooh.
What they can use you for.
Yes.
You know, things of that nature. And, you know,
But you got to learn who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Who the type of people that you
I'll
have.
divorce you in a heartbeat.
Because remember
I don't
what
care
you
if
said.
you're my
Remember
family
what
or
you
not.
said. Remember what you said last week. That goes back to that statement that you made too, as well as when you was going through the things that you were going
I had
through.
to realize who
the
was-
ones
yeah.
that, but like we told you, it depends on the type of people that you go to that have that mentality to say, "Oh, bro, get over it, move forward." If I'm going through something and I can't call you and voice to you, and I feel that you can't tell me something encouraging instead of getting over it, then guess what? I'll call the wrong motherfucker, but I'm gonna call God first.
And see,
You know what I'm
even
saying?
in
Before I
in
get
that,
to
but
doing
even
that.
in that manner, like or what I was going through and we talked about last week, I just said this today. I was like, yo, I'm no longer finna entertain toxic people, toxic situations, and all that. And,
Right.
And the funny thing is because
But does it go for kids and family too?
Fuck them all.
Sometimes you gotta change your people,
have to.
places,
This is
and
the thing.
things.
My thing is,
you
I
gotta
had-
change
I
your
had to-
people,
I had to
places,
say
and
for
things.
me, it wasn't necessarily fuck them all, but it's like, nah, it's a bunch of switches I gotta turn off.
Okay.
And that switch is, I don't give a fuck. Because,
I was gonna say
again,
manipulators. Yeah.
Yeah, so my thing with it, I had to turn off a bunch of switches, man, because it was a thing of like, I'm sitting up here, again, like I said, talking about some stuff last week.
Mm-hmm.
Anything I've ever done for people, I did out of love. Because I fuck with you, care about you, whatever. And then when I'm in a fucked up situation, and I look around, if I done reached out to 1,000 people, only 10 reach back. You know what I'm saying? So I had to cut that real small. But my thing was, even in times, and I realized this in the past, even if I'm into it with one of my people,
Right.
I'm reaching out, trying to fix it. I'm reaching out, trying to fix it. I'm reaching out, trying to fix it. You don't reply. You don't respond.
But I was told
After a
don't.
minute.
I was told don't insert yourself unless somebody insert you.
Well, I'm saying, if I know I done played, I can only apologize for my part in shit. So even if I did something, you did something, all right, I'm trying to reach out to, try to fix it, but I'm going to apologize and address my part of it. But if I'm reaching out and you steady throwing that block up, eventually, I get what you're doing.
Right.
One, you want me to keep chasing you so you can feel better about you. Like I'm kissing your ass or something like that. Nah,
Right.
I ain't doing all that.
Right.
Second part of that is, you gonna sit up there once I give up and say, well, that motherfucker act like they don't care. Kiss my ass, man. And I witnessed that type of stuff, and I call that toxic. Because if somebody's sitting up here trying to fix a situation and you want to keep harping on it,
Right.
you want to play in that
Right.
bullshit misery. I'm not finna start that with you, dog.
But I feel like it's okay to do a personal inventory of the friends that you have in your circle, along with family members too.
I was finna say, yeah.
Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you have to remove, you know what I'm saying, those people out of your space. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with females that I know, you know what I'm saying, that are sneaking geek behind my back, you know what I'm saying, and deal with, you know what I'm saying, or try to deal with somebody that I deal with, or throw shade in a relationship, just try to get next to what you got. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to men, I don't like gossipy ass men that try to come and, you know what I'm saying, mess up what you got. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was a brother to brother, if you call yourself my brother and you trying to snake my gal behind my back or my wife, you not my brother. We not cool. I can't continue to be cool with you. Right. I can't continue to be in your space. That's the same thing with females, and I try to get some of them to understand what goes on in your relationship should be between you and your mate. Your personal business, what you deal with in that relationship, should not be shared with that person, because nowadays in society, she in that DM or in that box trying to see what's up.
Exactly.
I want what you have, because it's for some reason I can't find that with what I'm looking for. So guess what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to ruin your shit. You know what I'm saying? To tell you, see there, I told you motherfuckers wasn't this, or I told you this person wasn't that. When I go into a relationship, I tell that male, do not come and tell me anything that an outside MF didn't told you. If you know me, you know how I am. You don't need you'll dismiss that quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I tell male or female that should nobody be able to come and tell you about your mate and you believe it. Should not at no point.
I say single women keep other single women single.
Oh.
I just simply say the sisterhood and failed y'all. That's all I say. I say because I mean,
It's girl code.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
The
saying.
men got a man code too.
At the end of the day, it's
respect.
Respect.
You don't cross those. You don't cross those boundaries on no level, none whatsoever, on any type of boundaries
We were just
at
talking
all.
about this last night about how men run to other women and
Pillow talk.
Yeah, pillow talk. You can't be vulnerable with your partner.
Men run to other men and pillow talk.
Exactly. Did he?
Yeah, bad boy, baby, take that. Nah, but women.
I saw
I mean,
y'all
but
podcast
both
last night. I was watching.
both sides do it though. Women.
Nah, I'm not sitting there
Both
talking
sides
with
do it.
my
'Cause listen,
homegirl and telling
women go
them
to
about.
their best friend and talk to theirs
I don't
about
have one.
everything and anything.
I ain't got
so
none.
Right.
That's
the
some
man,
things
she
you
knows
should
your
not
man
be
dick small or
conversating with
big,
nobody
so
with.
you can't say that. Yeah, no, women do that all the time. That's why I don't like a woman to have a best friend, bitch. She ain't your best friend when we get together.
And speaking of that, have y'all?
People
I
use
have
the word
good
friend a little bit
friends.
too loosely.
Yeah, they.
Have
And
y'all,
have
hold on,
good
have y'all
friends, I don't
ever
have
been
no
in a
best friends.
situation
I'm not
or
having
a
that.
friendship where your friend is happy off your misery?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
because
You get men that you men do it too.
I just said friend.
It's
It don't matter if
it's
it's a male or female.
this
Like every time I'm happy, nigga, you mad. But then when I'm upset, you happy.
This a man told me this. He said, "Watch when your mate has male friends." He said, "Watch who the one that you need to watch in a bunch." He said, "But these are the things that you need to watch when they interact." He said, for one, if you got that male friend, say for instance, you go out and you buy something or whatever, and the first thing out his mouth is, "Oh, bro, I was gonna get those, but you know, this such and such
Nigga,
so
I
and
know
so
you low-key
happened."
hating.
Exactly.
Then
I
turn
already know.
around. Say for instance, business going good for y'all. You and your family, whatever.
Right.
Oh, bro, me and Boo, we looked into that, but it wasn't. It wasn't this. And y'all know where I learned that shit off of. What's the movie with Beanie Siegel?
State property.
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 I learned
Get
that
down
shit.
and lay down.
I learned
Right.
that, but no. What was old boy that was hating on Beanie all the time? The right hand man.
I know
the
you're
one
talking
that
about, but I don't remember the nigga name.
He sent him in there. He sent them in the room with the girl, and then got got done up outside. You gotta watch it. You gotta pay attention.
Pastor Leon is in the building. Let me see what Pastor
Reverend
Leon.
Lonnie Love, what's
Yeah,
up?
Leon, let me see what he talking about. See, untreated trauma and people don't hold themselves accountable. Family will fuck you over the most because they know you, and I just said that earlier, and you feel you not going to hurt them like you would a stranger.
Shit, yes you would.
Yes,
I
sure.
just said that earlier,
Over
bro.
here,
Everybody
nowadays.
the same.
Yeah, over here.
Definitely ain't the same. This
Okay,
ain't the night.
what's the next one say? What Terry say? What Big T say? Well, I got taken advantage of when I worked at Lava. I can't.
I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. too.
I got you, big bro. Yeah, bitches can be shady as fuck. They can. That's if you messing with the wrong bitches.
Exactly.
What's the next one? That's what Missy say. What KJ say? I've learned. What he say?
I learned to choose my friends wisely.
I've learned to choose my friends wisely.
Please
Some
do.
of those
That
friends are
circle.
still trying to be
That
around.
circle.
A shoulder to cry on. Be
Be
a dick to ride later.
Yeah.
And guess what? A pussy you fall into and go to sleep on to be a pussy you're going to be eating later. So
You just
think
couldn't
about
let them
that.
have that, huh?
Nope.
Just couldn't let them have it.
Well, ladies,
At all.
I'm single. If you need some dick to ride on.
He can't mess with y'all. He too
Wait
busy
a
on the
minute.
run.
But wait a minute. You want the girl pussy or the boy pussy?
I want the girl pussy. What?
You want both?
Don't read the tabloids.
Say you a junior, but not that junior.
That's fake news. Fake news.
But I do think that dude, mess up a lot of shit. But see, that's why, like, when it comes to mainly my younger babies, like my daughter that I told y'all sent me that video. Like everything that I didn't have, man, and I know one thing for damn sure I didn't have. I couldn't express shit when I was coming up. I'm an 80s baby. I tried to say something against something I ain't like. Shut the fuck
Fuck.
up. And that was that era of children ought to be seen, not heard.
But how are you now as a father when it comes to yours?
Open line of communication. And I even say it to my kids, if you feel daddy fucking up, come talk to me.
Right.
Now you free, even my grown daughters. You can express yourself, but understand I'm still your daddy. Watch your tone and keep your hands on your lead. You know what I'm saying?
So have you ever had one of your babies to, you know what I'm saying, test you? Like test the waters and see if they,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm small compared to my kids, truthfully. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is you're gonna respect me.
Facts.
So it's never been a thing of like I've never come to you like that, so why would you come to me like that?
Right.
And it's more so they'll probably try their mama, due to them
Right.
being around, but it's I got all boys.
Right.
But then I'm on your ass at
He's
that
so
point
lucky.
because you know what I'm saying, like y'all said, like my father and my mother, they didn't stay together, but they always they was against each other.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And like I've seen my mother be in fights, beat up niggas, get beat up. My dad beat up women. You know what I'm saying? I seen all that or whatever. Just knew I wasn't gonna be, that father or whatever.
Right.
So I'm an advocate for mothers first and foremost, especially as as great as women that y'all are.
Right.
And you won't disrespect her as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I teach respect. So the thing about it is, I will let you, we gonna talk about it. Y'all young men. I'm teaching y'all to be men. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about it. You know what I mean? You're not finna get loud, none of that, because I'm not getting loud with you.
Right.
I'm letting you address the situation. We're gonna figure it out. Just understand I was a young man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I put it to him. Like, I was a young man, so basically I already know what you on. I just want to hear it from your mouth. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, no, they haven't tested me.
My kids asked me one day, they was like, Daddy. I'm like, what? Like, you our elder, right? I was like, yeah. Like, why you always call us sir and ma'am? I say, because it's a sign of respect. Mm-hmm. Like, when I'm talking to my 15-year-old son, so how was your day, sir? My daughters, how you doing, ma'am? How was your day? You know what I'm saying?
You went around the thing. I'm asking everybody down the line.
You didn't ask me nothing, but go ahead.
I'm asking everybody down the
your
line.
turn.
I
Go
started
ahead.
down. You are. Come on. Have you ever any of your children ever tested you, as far as a father wise? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You had to blow it out.
Yeah.
How did you handle it?
You want the truth or you want me to lie to you?
The fuck?
Nah.
Honest opinion. How did you handle it?
I had two of my children try me.
Okay.
My 21-year-old daughter and my 14-year-old son. My 14-year-old son tried me. And his mama literally had to call me by my nickname to really get me out of the mode I was in. Because when he said what he said, I wasn't in the mode, this my son. I was in the mode of this nigga on the street, and I'm about to fuck you up in 9 different languages.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? My daughter tried me by saying something to me, like, because she was out of pocket about some shit, and tried to play victim when I got on her ass about it. But then turn around and say, well, first of all, Daddy, I need you to lower your voice when you talk to me.
Oh, that's a flag on the play.
I was like, I'll choke the motherfucking life out. Who the fuck you think? I'm your daddy. I'll say what
up, Lou Gotti?
If I raise my motherfucking voice, who gonna stop me? Because
Right.
you out of pocket.
Right.
So, but again, I had to check. Oh, my bad. I had to check myself because I don't know what it is in me. And I think it's because I'm that 80s baby, dog.
Right.
You don't disrespect your parents. You don't disrespect your elders. I got fucked up.
Still showed it
I'm just saying.
What's your grandmama name?
Mary Washington, rest my grandmother's soul.
okay,
She died when I was 14.
Oh, okay. Rest in peace.
But
Grandma Washington.
I actually lied. My 5-year-old.
What? You had to come back. You had to circle the block. You had to circle the block.
Think about it, little bro. He called me one time. No, I didn't answer the phone. So he's like, Dad, why you answer the phone?
Oh.
I'm like, I was doing something. He hung up. I called back. No answer. I had to call his mama phone. I'm like, where he at? He upstairs. I was like, go and get him. And so I talked to him. I'm like, why you hang up? Cause you was talking to me crazy, boy.
You had to do the drum. You had
I'd
to do
have
the
won a
drum.
leather off a belt whooping his ass.
Yeah, boy, you like I ain't got no bus ticket because I'll be on my way on the south side. He's the one. He's the one.
You almost caught a fade.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, but I don't know what it be in me because, like, I don't tolerate disrespect from no child. I don't give a fuck who child it is.
Okay.
I don't even give a fuck if you 25.
Whoop ass Jones.
I'm still your elder. I will hurt you. And somebody's like, but sometimes, man, you gotta ease up because this your kid. I would choke the shit out of any one of these motherfuckers. Because if you can talk to me like you that nigga or that bad, I'm gonna fuck you up like one. Let's get it.
What you say, Mom? Have your children ever?
Well, y'all know I'm a mother of 7 kids.
That's
and
what I'm saying. So look,
all of my babies are bigger than me. When I say my 16-year-old son has never, but my daughters, they were more protective over their mother because I'm so small.
Okay.
So they my little they my them my.
You sound like a battered woman. You
No.
just,
When I say that, I say that because they my protectors.
Okay.
I was young having kids, so my babies were raised with me.
I'm just
You
saying
feel
that
what I'm
came out
saying?
a little crisper than before.
The first time I ever had sex, I got pregnant. Okay, I ain't have no goddamn
well,
look
don't
like
sit
nobody
too
else.
close to her because if you put water on her, she gonna.
They tied. They tied, laid down to the side and snatched out, baby. Go on,
I
take
thought
her.
those was edges, but okay.
Them too. I'm just saying.
Thought it was tied, clipped, and burned.
But
So never. So you've never had
I've never had the experience of that, but I've had other people kids
try to test you.
because I'm little. I'm little, and they think because they big, I ain't got no little weight on me, and I snatch their ass up like the Southside rapists, and let their ass know who they fucking with. I don't play no games with no kids.
Well,
And I want them to understand because I done seen people whoop their kids and not actually, well, them damn kids be knowing what the hell they be doing. But
yeah. They ain't had no ass. My thing is now, I have with my children.
Don't get the line because
Yes.
you know KJ in here.
Guess what? All my children have tested me. Every last one of them. You know how you do that little one hitter quitter? Just
Yeah.
bow, bow.
Yeah.
And
Chest shot.
And trust me, it
You
wasn't
said
no
the
chest
who?
shot. It wasn't no chest shot.
See, I got
baby.
Big D, so Big D be chest chops and all. She got everybody scared.
So it has been those moments, but I also had to remember, for one, I can't teach a young man how to be a man.
Right.
That's as a woman, I know some women want those accolades
I
with
definitely-
that, or Happy Father's Day to my mothers. No, sit your ass down.
It's
Y'all,
not. I hate
cannot.
that.
Every year
cannot
when somebody
stand that.
send that shit to my thing, I delete them off my friend list. You are not a father. It's not Happy Father's Day to you.
'Cause you're
it's
not a
Happy
f-
Mother's
mother.
Day. You
You get that day.
as a mother, as a mother to a son.
Y'all get all holidays.
I can basically, as a mother to a son, I can teach you those values. I can teach you that, teach you as far as how it is to respect a woman and how to receive it back.
Right.
But when it comes to being a man,
Man, you can't teach him.
I can't teach you that. So I look towards their mentors. I look towards the uncles. But it was hard because my kids grew up with me and they grew up only knowing their mother. I don't think my kids will really be able to survive without me. You get what I'm saying? What you that?
I see nephew just comment. He said I had a well whooped ass.
So
I
it
see
was
you,
one
Sherry.
when I say it was one of those to where I questioned, like, damn. My grandmother used to tell me every day, God rest her soul, to my big mama Ursula Jones. She used to say, I want you to pray every day you don't be like your mother. And I never knew what that meant as a young woman growing up. I never knew. I never knew how to take care of myself as a young woman, no nothing. My aunt, who wasn't my aunt, is the one that taught me how to do those things.
Excuse me, sis. Oliver, no. Just no. You know me. I'm saying it the nice way. Fuck nah. But okay.
So it's those things. It's those things that made me have to reflect. Nowadays, I watch everything that I say. I pay attention to the things that I put out there in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? When I say doing certain things, this like realistically, after losing my baby, you know what I'm saying? And you no longer, but you get another opportunity to be a mother again. It's those things, everything that you knew was normal is no longer normal to you. So I tell people on a regular basis, well, sis, I couldn't imagine, losing a child. I say, don't fucking ever try to even imagine. Don't think, don't say, oh, it was this, none of it, none whatsoever. And I want to throw this out here. Stop fucking saying you know how the fuck we feel because you lost your mother, your brother, your cousin. You didn't lose a fucking child that you carried in your fucking womb. You came attached with. You loved, you nurtured, you educated. You stop saying that. It's not the same. It's not the same. Don't say it is because it's not.
Nope.
I know.
It's not. If you lost your mother, you lost a woman that gave birth to you.
Not the other way around.
Not the other way around. When it comes to a brother, you lost a sibling, someone that you watched grow up with you or took care of you as a little kid, or you took care of him it's not the same.
But I think like with me losing my grandson and me watching my 20-year-old daughter, I felt to me like it. You know how you want to save your baby and help your baby, and it's nobody literally you can do nothing to. Like, I think that to me was like a heartbreaker to me because I can't say I know how you feel. I can't say any of those things. So it was like with me hard for me to be. I was just there.
You can't. You can't. When it comes to that type of situation, you can't. I just couldn't. Don't put it in your mind. Don't think. Don't say, you know what I'm saying? I just, wish I could have. No. The only thing that we need y'all to do is just to be there and love on us. We don't need to hear that. We don't need to hear that repetitious thing that, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's still fresh and when
every time you bring it up, it's fresh. Yeah. Every year is fresh. Any holiday, any birthday, any family events.
Let me
Damn,
see.
we got all hits.
Let me see Michael. What's that? Michael Anderson. Let me see his comment.
We getting hit left and right. Lord, bro, we blind as hell, and I got on glasses. I can't see. The problem with the kids right now is partly the parent and the kids they hang out with.
That's why I wanted to see.
Yes.
Wait a minute, you move so fast, bro. Where you go?
I didn't do that.
Oh shit! I was reading too slow. Sometimes it's peer pressure on doing things that they want us to do too, or they want us to do whatever.
That touch on where I was finna go. Let's see what KJ said. Oh shit.
Okay, there we go. What KJ say? Mama couldn't teach me how to be a man, so I turned to my friends' dads or uncles to teach me. But that wasn't always the case. It wasn't the same. Mm-hmm. No facts. Mm-hmm. What Jen say? Jen say, I agree. The mom was not a good person. Our relationship was so broken. She let her husband take my innocence. Ah, that's a killer. Mm. That right there.
What Louis girl say?
Louis say it takes a village. Facts.
I'm going to get on that in a hot second.
Facts. It definitely does.
What's the last one?
No, it's one more.
Oh.
Then she unalived herself. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry to hear
my
that.
condolences. My
thing, and somebody said I was tripping when I said this before. Am I the only one that think it's toxic not to whoop kids' ass these days?
You don't
say that again?
I think it's toxic.
To not whoop their ass.
To not?
It's just come to a time where it doesn't really take an ass whooping.
No, because these kids if you really talk to the kids and find out if you giving them the right information, you're teaching them well. Like with my son, I asked my son, I had an issue with him steady signing up for different sports from one sport to the next sport, and I couldn't understand why. But me asking a question, you won't know unless you ask. And I asked, and he gave me an answer that it blew me away, but I didn't know that he thought like that.
I think
Like he told me.
But I think I've learned instead of talking at them,
Talk to
with them.
Yeah. So what he told me was, I sat him down. Now he's 15 at the time. I said, why are you steady doing this sport, that sport, this sport, this sport? He said to stay out the way. He said, I got to stay out the way because kids my age are not making it. And when you hang out with the wrong people, then that's how you get into little different things. He's a straight A student. All he do is be at home and he go to school and he do his sports.
Well, see, the reason why I said that
I think it's how we raise them now.
To somebody, and speaking of that, the reason why I said that, I say because I always let all my kids know one thing, if nothing else.
Missy say it's hard when you come from a broken family.
I am not your friend.
Depends on the child, I believe.
Friend. But you know, you don't just tell them you should.
Right. That's right there. What bro say?
I'm right. But
what he said.
My kids understand this, but what I do see a lot of, and I think it's toxic and hazardous to a degree, because even if you take young men raised by single mothers, they dressing their kids up in the flash gear and all this old stuff, trying to give their child something
what they didn't have.
Exactly.
And then I've even seen women, you know, post their sons and all this jewelry, Timberland boots and all this. This my king, and you know, twerking in front of
that boy's my bubble. That is not your man.
Go around, they twerking in front of her son, and the little boy smacking him on the butt. And I'm just like, now when he grow up, you know, from all of, you know, being around this, and he grow up, who you gonna blame?
Herself.
She better blame herself.
But then gonna swear to God, I raised my son by himself. I did it by myself, and I'm the best mom in the world. But
well, I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in there. You can be a good single parent, mother or father. You can be a good parent. Sometimes the things that you give your child or show your child or whatever, when they start to become into themselves and start finding their own friends, start associating themselves with certain friends that you wouldn't think they would, because sometimes us as parents turn a blind eye, and because we feel that our child is a good child and no, they wouldn't do this and no, they wouldn't do that. Guess what? You have to remember, you was definitely a kid once and you knew how to do certain things that parents wouldn't even say or do or overlook and say, no, not this, or no, not that. You know what I'm saying? Kids nowadays are afraid of an ass whooping on every level.
Yeah,
whether they at home getting the ass whooping for mama or daddy, or whether they're the fuck out in the streets getting their ass whooped out in the streets. They scared to take an ass whooping. They gonna include everybody. And I'm gonna say the village. They gonna include everybody and say, bro, such and such, I went around the corner. Me and bro had a beef, and all him and all his people jumped on. You come back around the corner, it wasn't nobody but him and that person that was banging or whatever. But they just stood there and watched. What the hell? It's your issue.
Hold on now, and now I said it as far as what I see with the women. Now, I actually saw this on my Facebook. I ain't gonna put nobody's name out there, because if you come for me, we fighting. But I did say to this person, bro, I think you did ass wrong. He posted a video about, he said, a long ass paragraph. Basically, he got a little money. He takes his daughter, his only daughter. He'd be taking her on trips 3 times a month, all type of exotic places, whatever. Now, if you didn't know him, you'd swear they was a couple. If you didn't know him. But he said, you know, I take her out and, you know, spend $2,000 on dinner, and I do this and I do that just to, and teach her that a man trying to take you to Applebee's ain't gonna cut it. I say, bro, that's the wrong thing to be teaching your daughter. You setting her up for failure. And he was like, what you mean? That's toxic, bro. Even in that, like from the men's perspective, I understand you trying to, you know, you provide for your child and you want her to have the best, but you don't tell her if a man can't afford to do $2,000 dinners, bro.
That's disrespect.
That sound like the broad that was telling me something she need $100 for lunch.
Yeah.
Telling me something she need.
He's like, what is you eating for lunch?
Entitlement.
I'm like that. You setting her up for failure, bro.
It's the wrong value.
To
value a man in his wallet than value the
gold
inside.
digger.
My thing,
Grooming a gold digger.
I feel like when it comes to certain things in society, because of how society look, a lot of women don't understand that right now in today's society, where jobs are when it comes to the male part, You know what I'm saying?
Y'all whooping our ass.
But guess what? This goes back to when we first had our first couple of shows. When we had certain guests on her was talking about, you know what I'm saying, the finances. Her man has to have a certain amount of money or make a certain amount of money. My thing is, I wouldn't give a fuck. She didn't even make
her
it.
exact number. Her exact number was she say, I need a man that make at least $50,000 a year. I say, baby,
but you don't even make
I
that.
say, but my thing is, I say, baby, do you know how low that is?
That is low.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then she lied about it, you know, because
Right.
she tried to play it off like she wasn't a gold digger.
But
play it off. But then
didn't
within
work.
30 seconds,
It bust.
she busted her own shit.
She bust her
like,
bubble.
and then she like, I don't lie. 30 seconds later, okay, I do be lying. You know, I'm like, so. And then how much do you make?
The thing is, why would you expect something out of somebody that you can't provide yourself?
You
know what I'm saying? Like, if you expect this man to provide that, are you able to provide it yourself?
But my thing is, here's
No, she does not. To answer your question, Jen, she don't cook.
Here's a lot of things. Here's a lot of
she
things.
don't even cook. She said she don't cook for no nigga.
Oh, she don't cook.
Oh well, she ain't got no nigga then.
She don't
want no man.
She got a weekend lover.
She don't want no man then. This is what I look at. A lot of different things that a lot of people don't. Some people might pay attention to. Some things that certain people don't pay attention to. When you come and you tell a man that, well, I'm trying to be your peace. I'm trying to be, bring
you
value.
You ain't even at peace.
I'm
sorry. You hit a nerve with that because I've heard that before. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to be your peace, or I'm trying to, bring or add value to you, or I'm trying. First of all, how are you going? If I'm on this end as a male, first of all, how are you bringing value to me, boo? I was valuable before you met me. Let's get that. Let's get that clear.
That's the number one attraction.
You know what I'm saying? And then the other part is you have so many women that don't even know the first steps of being a fucking helpmate. None whatsoever. Because when it comes to you in relationships, it's about ups and downs. It's about give and take. It's about, certain sacrifices, what you willing to. But my thing is, some of us women are so just, oh my God, slow.
Take.
You know what I'm saying? Just.
Gimme.
My three.
There we go.
I'm gonna always say it. And some of y'all can agree to disagree, and guess what?
A lot of women in here, you better be careful.
I don't give a shit. Fuck 'em.
Sound like me.
So you definitely have some women, and I'm gonna always take the fella sides when it comes to this because I was one of those women, and I had to realize I had to do a come to Jesus moment. So the first one that women don't know how to do, is they don't know how to listen. Shut the fuck up sometimes. A little less this.
Can I please?
Little less this and a lot more this.
Right.
Don't know how to listen. None whatsoever. And it's hard because as soon as they get to listening, they only hear certain intricate parts that he trying to say to them.
Yeah.
So they don't catch it. And they done missed it. And now guess what? He frustrated. He don't feel like talking to you. So guess what he gonna do? Go down the street and talk to Bunquisha. Because guess what?
Who you want to go talk to?
Bunquisha. So the second one, some women do not know how to communicate. This is not about your ass. It's not. When he's trying to communicate with you, he needs for you to just be quiet.
Shut the fuck up.
What she said. Sit back. You know what I'm saying? And you got just like my daughter said, here she come. People only listen to respond. And that they do at times. But you gotta learn sometimes to just sit back and do what?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. And they don't know how to do that when it comes to communicating and being able to understand the little fine black print in there. He's waiting for you to respond back and say, how can I help?
Transparency, man.
How am I able to help you go from here to here?
Exactly.
What do I need to do? What do you need from me? Instead of you making it, well, when I was this, you didn't try to help me this,
Right.
or when I had to
Find
go through this,
excuses.
where were you at?
Yep.
Shut the Nino Brown, counsel and get you a no bitch.
Right.
Can I-
Last
Okay,
one,
go
last one,
ahead,
last
go
one,
ahead.
last one, and the last one.
I'm coming.
Here come the pad. Accountability.
Woo, yes.
Don't want to take accountability for shit. If you wrong, you wrong.
Say
You don't
sorry.
always have to be right.
Right.
You don't always. It's nothing wrong with apologizing. It's nothing wrong with saying, baby, I'm sorry, I was in the wrong. But because you don't want that man to say, see there, I told your smart mouth ass,
Right.
you was wrong.
You would've just
and
sat
you would
there
just listen.
Shut
the fuck up.
and keep the dick in your mouth.
You're right.
We wouldn't have the problem.
Right. We wouldn't have these issues. But because you don't know how
Right,
to,
exactly.
now I got to Nino Brown your ass and
Ring
get
the
you a
bell.
new one.
Cancel the help.
There you go.
Bye.
Got to get a new one. So, come on, bro. What
I'm
you
waiting
just
to
say?
see this. Hear
Come
this.
on.
Was it something I was getting to her on?
Yeah.
Oh, I was getting her?
Let's hear
Right,
it.
because I was like, get her. But I was like, I'm going to get her. Whatever. But when I found out you was coming, like, I'm going to get her.
So what
There
happened?
was a part on y'all podcast, actually two, that I wanted to address. One part was when someone said men control marriage.
Oh,
You
shot.
said that was some bullshit.
You did.
And I said, no, because y'all control access to sex. We control access to marriage. You don't choose us to marry. We choose you.
But we gotta choose you back.
No.
No.
No, Sarah.
Only a man can ask you to marry.
Exactly.
Because you're not going to get on your knees and propose to me, are you?
But you got some that will, and I don't know why, but that takes
That's
away.
not their
Baby,
job.
That's not their job.
But a real man going to be like, nah, baby,
We
we
were
ain't
talking about
no.
this last night.
Nah.
We were talking about this last
Yeah,
night. I'm
that's why I
like,
say
you're
I was
taking away
watching
that man's, the man thing.
I'm saying the
He's
woman has to
manning.
agree to
Let
want to
a
marry
man.
you, though.
But how many men gonna ask you to marry them though? That be
and
the
then-
thing.
and then-
No,
Like,
Have you
how
been
many
proposed
men that
to?
want to? How many men that will
Want
be willing to
to-
want to marry you?
exactly.
Here was the second part.
Oh shit!
Don't slap me after the show.
I'm slapping the shit out
But I don't know if you ever watched this podcast, but I call that big head motherfucker over there. Ace
I've
of
done
10
jumped in a
at
couple of
times.
guys' podcasts.
I call
Thank you,
him
thank
a
you,
10
thank
at
you, thank
times
you,
because he
thank
be slipping sometimes. You
hater.
said you have had many good men in your time. The first question I asked was, why aren't you married? If you've had many good men,
He say that's taking that man.
why
away.
haven't you got married? Is it your fault or theirs? Because they're good men, why you didn't get married?
They died.
Damn. What you feel? What you give him?
Right, I was like, wait a minute.
Maybe
No.
I'm not eating over your house.
No, one
But-
died. One had a heart attack.
You was putting
You
that
fed
thing
him.
on them.
No, he was. This is when I was younger. He was
That's
playing
even worse.
basketball. His heart exploded.
Oh.
He had
Oh, I-
a large heart. And then
Football
Condolences.
player?
no.
Okay. I thought I knew him. That's why I asked. Go ahead.
And then I had a boyfriend I was with 3 years. He was shot and killed. I just got bad luck, I guess. I don't know.
Don't let me find out you're a black widow. We done invited a motherfucking black
But
widow.
you do
on.
agree that as a woman, you control access to sex, right? Because it's your choice whenever a man has sex, right?
Yeah.
So why can't you just let us have the marriage part? Why you got
Thank
to
you.
Okay, you can have it.
No,
that's
don't just agree
I'm
to
just
be a man.
asking.
Like, that's a man
Because
thing
as a
to
man,
do.
I think most men in attendance, even
I
in
am
this
certified to marry.
Ronald Easton say down the street is not a option for me. Fuck that. KJ said fact.
But
Too
I
much
want my
pride in a
men- my
woman. They
sons
don't
to
like to be
understand
in the
that.
wrong.
Like I told my sons, your duty, like, is to be a man and to ask women.
Could you admit when
Fine.
you wrong?
Yes.
Could you admit when you wrong?
Cause she,
No.
my bad. That was the third thing because she said.
It's a lot from me, but I've learned.
But
I've
she also
grown
said
into my
something along
accountability.
the line. She was like, what men?
Stoney say, what do you mean by run the marriage?
I didn't say run.
No, don't. It takes both of you to run it together.
Okay, so let me break this down for the
Wait
men.
a minute. I want to ask the married men. So y'all married. So bro and big bro, which one?
You
I
can
need.
ask
I
me.
need to. I'm asking both of y'all. Both of
Okay,
y'all
so
married.
what's the question? What's the question?
What she just asked? What Stoney asked? She said, "What do you mean by what?"
Well,
do you
I
mean?
didn't say run the marriage. I said we control access to marriage. Women control access to sex. Meaning, a man is not getting no pussy unless a woman agrees. I am talking about outside of raping them. I ain't talking about that.
Okay.
Outside of that, but consensual.
Okay.
A man is not having sex unless that woman agrees to it and allows him to.
Okay.
And what I'm saying for men, as far as we control access to marriage, we have to propose and want to marry you.
You pick us.
Right.
I
We
mean,
pick
yeah, I
you to
agree.
marry.
We don't
That's
pick
what
you.
I mean by that.
We don't pick.
Right. Facts.
No.
That's all I was saying. Now I don't know what Ace gonna say.
What you say, big bro? What do you think, bro?
I'm sorry, baby.
He said his answer the same.
I ain't mad. I just feel like a lot of women nowadays are so busy trying to do both, trying to be the male and the female, instead of knowing their role. I figure a lot of I figure a lot of women don't know that. I feel like a lot of women
They don't know their place.
don't know they well, I wouldn't even say place. They don't know their role for real.
Right.
And what I mean by role, some women don't know how to let a man lead. And it's because of the things that they have went through in their lives. My thing is, don't bring your shit that, Mike Jr. or Mike, you know what I'm saying, don't bring that up into what you have right now. That's not his fault that nigga back there wasn't shit. It wasn't the nigga fault before then. But stop trying to be the man and the woman in a relationship and sit your motherfucker that. It's nothing wrong with being submissive.
Hold on,
There's
stop,
nothing
stop.
wrong
I,
with it.
I
really
really
toxic,
thought that it.
though.
Yeah.
Go back to
toxic.
Stoney right quick.
What's known
That kind of, because I don't know if I read that right.
If a woman denies access to marriage, is at the end of the relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if she
So
says
she says no.
Yeah,
you're
it's a
done?
wrap.
But what if she's not ready though?
So what if
Okay.
she
What
leaves
if
before
what
you
if
ask her to
mentally
marry her?
what if
Cause-
she does want marriage in the end,
Mm-hmm.
but what if she's not ready for marriage at that point in time?
Well,
What
I'm
if
gonna
she
be
have
100. We got.
reservations?
Like,
I'ma
I'm
be
terrified of
100.
marriage.
I'm answering for me.
I've
We
been-
got to have a real
I'm fucking
conversation.
terrified.
Right.
Because
I swear to God.
if I see and pick you
'Cause I've
to
never seen a
marry you,
successful marriage.
and you tell me, now there's a difference between you
No,
saying,
they don't, Lou.
Yeah, there's a difference between you saying to me, I'm like, baby, will you marry me? And you like, no. Oh, it's a wrap because of the way you said it.
I
But if
agree
you
with
say it
Louie
to
on
me,
that.
I can't right now. Okay, me and you need to have a conversation.
Exactly. What's
There's
going
a
on?
difference in how you say it. But if it's just, no, I can't do that. Okay, it's a wrap.
So
Is the response?
Are you in a relationship?
I was in a relationship for 17 years.
You say, are you now?
No.
Hell no, she got 7 kids and single.
Not in love?
Yeah, we were in love.
So why you didn't marry him?
I've never seen a successful
So did he
marriage.
ask you?
Did
Did he
That
ask
ain't-
you?
that's-
Yes.
Why
And you said no?
didn't marry him? Why
Why?
you did not? What was the reason why you said no?
Jen, you forgot
'Cause I
porn
was
star.
scared.
Oh, you, oh,
I don't look. You
right,
sound
but
like
Are you laughing at me?
look.
But
I
yeah,
know
yeah,
that
you
those
forgot.
are the answers.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think that
Subscribe,
I
baby,
was.
subscribe.
I think that I was scared because every time that I think that I just look for failure, I guess, and I think that
I want to answer her last question too.
on my job,
She said, why do men stay?
I've been there for 2 years.
2 years. What's the longest job you ever had?
The longest job I ever had was 8 years.
You committed to that job for 8 years. But you couldn't
She heard you. She LMA.
He's still there. I'm just,
He's still there.
he's still there. He's
That's
still around.
something
but
You
guess
need to
what?
be-
But
I
this
think
this
you need
goes
to be
back to
held
that
about-
post that I had posted, bro.
He's
that I
still
posted that.
he's still there.
But-
He's
So
not.
he's
gonna-
still staying around.
Yeah.
Okay, now hold on. Before you get to that, Stoney just asked the question, why do men stay? I have a belief, now it might not be the truth, but for me, men only stick around in situations like that when their options are low.
Ooh.
I'm going to be honest.
And I agree.
Because if you, I'm just saying because I'm just saying if
Options are
you're,
low, like you don't have
meaning
any
you ain't got that
options
many
right
options
Like
of women
that.
who want you like that.
Right.
Or you too afraid to go outside?
Because I'm just saying, me being
now. So
me,
that's settling.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. Or it's, and I hate to say it, I don't know if it's men
Ooh,
out here
she's-
like that.
Because he's only been in 2 relationships, mine and the one prior to mine, which was 15 years, and mine was 17. He asked me to marry him.
Who have been denied marriage
I ain't gonna say that I said no. What I said was I wasn't ready,
on the side.
and I wasn't.
Married before.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Right. This is what I posted this on my page.
cause I'm not. I'm going through therapy. I'm trying to get, cause the way how I looked at life is growing up, and how I thought I was supposed to be with a mate, isn't the way that it was supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm aggressive, and the woman that Mino is down here describing is me, and I'm just being honest. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was so used to being the mother and the father and the protector,
Nigga, you
and
shouldn't be with that person,
I didn't
nigga.
know how
You need move
to.
around, baby.
How are you used to that? And you haven't.
No, she referring to what I
No,
asked
but
you.
I'm saying at first, and that's why.
But you stuck.
Basically,
You stuck in that. You making it. You
making excuses.
I was just gonna say, there you go. That's all I was just
You
gonna say.
making it
Get
different.
the words out of my mouth.
You don't want to stay, but you scared to move on.
But this is how I look at it too. My thing is,
but I'm being honest about it.
You'll go.
That's the first step to recovery.
I'm in therapy.
Your therapist.
I'm in my therapist.
therapist.
I'm in therapy right now.
I said this on my post some time back. People will stay in a job that they don't like, but will continue to deal with a nigga that's laying up on their couch and not doing shit for them in their life. So I'm confused on how that you continue to. With my daughters, period, it's all right to date. But let me tell you, if I'm dating you, I'm going to date other people. I'm not exclusive to you. I have an option to date other people.
Exactly.
You don't have an exclusive, but you have a lot of women that nowadays, just because a dude take you out,
he go with you.
that y'all together.
We go together. Fuck that.
We go.
I'd be damned if I'm out spending money, but no, we go together.
But that's just me being honest. I was scared.
But look, but hold on, bro. But look, but when you have my thing is, when you have built a bond with someone like you have, y'all been together over these many of years. You have basically shortened his life. And he has to that too. In order for him to be able to find happiness and be happy. So basically, I feel like he just settled. He just here because you allow that to be there, and you just allow that. So you continue because that's what you're comfortable with.
You're enabling that.
That's so you happy
That's
with
what
that.
Jen just said.
And my thing is, if I'm in a relationship, I need to date you for a while before I can say that, yeah, you are my helpmate. You are the person that I can see
But we
myself.
did though, like we didn't just jump into a relationship.
But I get that, but guess what? You 15 and you still, or 17 and you still common law wife and husband, and there's no ring.
Hell no.
But my thing is, so if
That
that's the
don't fly in
case,
Missouri.
that's right. So my thing is, at the end of the day, you still could have said yes, and y'all could still be together nowadays. You looking for a piece of paper.
And I'm
At the
trying to
end of
figure
the
out
day,
how
that
you-
piece of paper could have been there.
Exactly.
Sure
Right,
don't.
and it don't make it doesn't make your relationship what it is.
That
It
piece of
doesn't.
paper for the government. That's
That's
all that is.
just
That's
saying
just a tracking
that's
Right,
That's,
that's just for the
or
government.
I'm yours, you mine. But at the end of the day, once you and that person have made that commitment to love one another and be there through thick and thin, up and down, you have to first be able to understand when they say what thick and thin is, what up and down, what sickness and health
Exactly.
is. And some people
But you
don't
been
even.
doing all
some-
of that?
No, but I'm not in a rush to get married because I'm
Girl, you
I ain't
been
trying to be
17
funny,
years
but you
later, the
40
fuck?
years old. You ain't got
Right, right.
You talking about?
You can't.
But let me tell you what.
You know what I'm saying? You 40.
You ain't got no
She done
motherfucking
40
million
years.
needs no
She about to be
more.
41.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be 48, and the pickings out here.
I don't want to pick because I don't want to
Shit,
pick.
I'm shaking the motherfucking apple tree.
Man.
Some better fall out.
I'm like,
Wait a minute. What
But
the-
I-
When Louis girl say go back to that?
It's okay for married people to take a break.
It's
No, the fuck it's not.
no, you can't take a
Hell
break.
no. You
If
better
we take a break,
you
it's
better
over.
take your ass in the other room or
Right,
something.
take
You
a
don't
nap.
take no break.
Take a nap.
Take no break is telling me that I no longer want to be married.
Look, I'm gonna cook for you.
I'm a
You better
handful
go
of
take a
after
nap.
9
I'ma
years
cook something
to-
to eat.
Oh, hold
We
on.
gonna
This
come
my
back to
homegirl
this.
from high school, and
Look,
you
we're
know.
not
Independent,
what
she
she say?
get married again.
No
What
breaks
the
for
fuck?
marriage.
Hold on, go back. What
Oh,
Sherry say?
Lord Jesus. She said
I'm
she
a
had
handful after
she too-
9 years of independence.
Independent.
Oh, independent to get married. I'm too independent to get married again.
Then I guess you won't be
You
married.
lonely, and I
You
bet
get
your
high.
coochie get hot, baby. You would have wore that,
Ain't
that
nobody
rose
said
down.
cheat.
No, that rose.
I didn't
is
say
working.
cheat.
But
No,
but now
you in a marriages don't take breaks, boo.
They do not.
They ain't no breaks in no marriage. I need to be
no
the
such
next
thing.
guest. See y'all next week, my loves.
That's
That's Jazz.
okay. All right. Well, we
Ain't no- my
I
thing
can,
is-
tell your mama make that happen. Goddamn it.
If I'm married and me and my husband need a break, guess what? Take your ass in that other room or go ride
Oh,
around.
take a nap.
Or
Better
go take
get
your
you a Kit Kat and
right.
sit your ass
You ain't
down.
going nowhere.
You better go
Take
get
a
you a
break.
dog or a cat.
But if he this, my cousin called me earlier. She wanted to be on the podcast, but she couldn't because she had to work. But she said, "Cousin, let me ask you a question." I'm like, what? She said, "How long should a female not give a man no pussy?"
What?
I said, for
There
the
is
same,
time
hold
limit
on. I say the same amount
What
of
if the
time
council
that she
said
should be
it
okay
was
with that
okay?
nigga not spending no money on her.
She said, "What if the council said it was okay? What the?
The council ain't in your
The
relationship.
councils
Sure
ain't
ain't.
married to your husband, and you
Right.
know your husband."
Yeah,
Shut up,
but,
Jazz.
Therapist?
Yeah.
Is that what she's saying? Like the
Counselor,
counselor?
therapist, yeah.
Yeah.
She's trying to say
But-
Ain't no way I'm getting me a new goddamn therapist, cause ain't no counselor gonna
Fire
tell
them. She needs to
Right,
fire
she be
them.
fired. Find you one that fits you, boo.
But nah, she told my cuz you dead ass wrong for that answer. I say, why am I? She told us because I believe that
Don't
a
skip a
woman,
boo question.
a woman should a woman should only
What was
give
the
a
question?
man some when she feels comfortable.
No.
I say I don't have a no. We ain't talking about dating a marriage and then like if they first start dating or
Dating-
whatever.
oh,
and you
first
know,
night?
I'm a hoe on my own
I'm
time.
just saying. But she say
What you said?
yeah, but she say, how long do you think a woman should wait to give a man some once they start
So
dating?
basically, 90-day cook.
And I
cookie
say
rule.
the same
Stop.
amount
This is
of
not Steve Harvey book.
Exactly.
Disclaimer.
But I just said
Thank
to
you.
her, I say the same amount of time that you would be okay to, without him spending money on you. And this to myself, nah, because if he want to date me, he should be spending money right off
No.
the rip. He should be fucking right
better-
off the rip.
exactly.
Remember the grocery store? Remember the grocery store?
wrong for that.
Remember the
While
grocery
my
store?
boy up here to myself, if I got it.
Where the grocery, the girl went. Remember the girl went to the grocery store
And
she
spent
was-
all that
and
money
she
for
spent
her
about
baby.
$400 on
And
groceries.
she was expecting dude
and
to
she
pay
was
for it.
expecting the dude to
And they only been dating 3 days.
and right. Let me
Oh my goodness.
so let me say this. If you call yourself dating someone, I feel like both of you all are both. I feel like both of you are grown adults. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, both of y'all grown consensual adults. If you go on a date and you feeling that individual and you feel like you want to, then
I've
go
done that.
ahead.
I've
Louis,
done
you
that.
about to make me come for you,
You
and
know what
I'm
I'm saying?
about
That
to.
energy.
Just if
What you say?
that's what it is, if that's what it is, that's what it is.
But look, like, can I say something real quick on
Louis,
this?
fuck
But
you
be
having that baby
protective and be
tonight.
be protective,
Exactly.
be careful.
Because women, what most
Your
women
energy
do,
is transference.
Yep,
Yes.
what most women do is when they do set themselves up for that, and
You
say
don't have
they're-
to lay down
they're
quick,
feeling
Jen.
the energy and and you hit it off and you bang them. The woman in her mind literally it creates a whole illusion to expect more out of him. In his mind, it was just
Sex.
sex.
But my
But
thing
she
is,
expects
but your
more.
conversation,
should've.
if it is what it is, look, if it is what it is, if I know that I'm talking to you,
And all we're
I
gonna
know
do tonight's one
all
night
I know
stand.
is
Well,
this is
that's what
about
I-
a fuck.
But I
It's
was
about
just
a
finna
fuck.
say, as a man, if
Yes.
as a man, if I'm fucking you like that, I have no
You said
problem
first.
with
What you
helping
say,
with
bro?
bills and stuff like
Wait a
that.
minute. Hold on.
How you gonna
10 just. I
cut me?
don't mean to interrupt. What you say, 10? Say it again. First night you hit.
Came on, we watched the movie, and we've been together ever since.
So
Hold on. But that plays a part in where I was finna go. But I was just finna say,
happened.
if I'm smashing you, I have no problem with helping you.
But
with,
I don't make a man feel like he should be obligated to pay my
Right.
bills.
Exactly. So
Right when
that-
they first meet, because I was paying my bills and taking self-care of me before we met.
Right.
So I don't put no
There you go,
obligation on
Jen.
him.
There you go, baby.
Jazz say, is it right or y'all
Hold
going
on,
to
hold on. I was
third
trying to
base
get
on the
somebody.
first link?
Meow.
Okay, my bad.
I'm gonna
trying to
meow
hit
back
somebody.
at her.
Go back up to Louis,
If
girl.
he does respect me, he getting
What
all
did
this
she say?
kitty.
What Louis girl say?
Because she was responding, I think, to what you said about there is no break and everything. She said, let me see. I'm coming. She said, don't come for me.
It's a question.
I got you, but you
Yeah,
said,
but
back
you
up
put
to
it
what
out
she
there.
said. Go back up to what she said where it say,
After the counselor.
you were a person or an individual before.
That's before your vows. You took
right,
a
you
vow.
Right,
took
I was just
vows.
gonna say when you get
took
married
a
to
vow.
I ain't got no
somebody,
vows. I
that
can just have
individuality
fun.
stuff is out
I
the
ain't
window.
got the
Right.
door.
Right.
That's all I was coming for
What
you
it say
for.
for richer
Right.
or poor, for sick?
Because you can't get
But
into
no, you give up the eyes for
For
us.
we and us.
Or we.
Us and
Ain't
all
no,
that.
ain't
Ain't
no,
no in-
ain't no in
Ain't no
between.
me.
That's all I wanted to get, baby.
is-
I wasn't gonna
this-
come for you like that.
This is not this. This is what I'm gonna say. When it comes to those certain type of things, like I said, a marriage is a up and down. Just like a committed relationship is up and downs. Can that person be able to handle those things that I have to deal with, or can he handle those things? But you work it. But you work it together.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When this is where reality versus, you know what I'm saying, non-reality kicks in, and you need to open your eyes. Is this what I really want and be able to do with this person? Right. Does this person have my back? Does this person love me enough? Does this person see me as that person holding them together or holding them down? But you have so many women trying to be both roles instead of getting their ass out the way and letting that man
Well, Sherry
lead.
said earlier, I remember that, fam. She said sometimes we have to play both roles.
Because
Who
you
have
know
to
what?
play-
Can I
who-
say something to this?
who have to-
That
Can I
women.
say something to her?
No,
about
they
this?
don't have to play no goddamn
This is
both
the reason
roles.
why most of these women and men, most of these men allow these women to play both roles. The reason why is because you have a man in the house. You don't have the man of the house. So get rid of the man in the house and get you a man of the house, and she'll slide over.
But see, I
Naturally.
agree with
I
that.
like
But
that.
how
Naturally.
can? But my thing is, even with that being said, if they don't know what a woman, if
Hey,
they
baby,
don't
I ain't
know,
finna play with you.
if they don't know, if they don't know what a man really is supposed to be or really looks like, then they can't. You can't mimic the relationship of what your mother had.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But there's comes
you
a
can
time
see
when you
can
get
see-
older and you should take
you can
accountability.
see, but you can.
and
That's,
learn.
but see, this is where I'm leading it into. This is where I'm leading it into. Those issues, those traumatic issues that you saw your mother or your father deal with, you cannot take them on as a child. You can't take those on as a child. You have to be able to say the things that I witnessed or that I saw growing up, and being able to say, this is what this was, and this is what, that goes back when I said that my grandmother used to tell me to pray every day that I don't be like my mother. It's some things that happened in my childhood that I prayed every day that I wouldn't. But it took me, you know what I'm saying? God is my witness. It took me 43 years to forgive my mother for those actions that played a part in my life that I felt it was stagnated because of her. Do I forgive her? Yes. Do I love my mother? Yes. And the only way for me to start healing and processing things, in order to do things, I had to forgive her.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
But a lot of times, because of how we were, we pushed those uglies. We push those.
What's all these saying?
We push those off on our kids. But only thing we trying to get our daughters to see, don't repeat those actions that you saw your mother do. Be better than what it was. Don't repeat those actions what you saw
Tell 'em,
your
boo.
father do. Be better than what
Better
your
than what it was,
better
right.
than what your father is. If you knew this was this, then guess what? You can do whatever it is that you want to do with your life when it comes to a relationship wise. But know the difference between loving yourself and loving someone more than you love yourself, because you can't. You're going to have to be, in order to love somebody, you got to love you
yourself
first. In
Yeah,
order
because
for you to be
you're not
able to
gonna
move,
be
in
no-
order for you to be able to move
You're not
there
gonna love
first.
the next
You
person.
have so many men that play on that.
No, that's what she
You know what I'm saying? You got a
No
lot of
response.
men that play on that. She's weak. She's soft. She's gonna let me do what I want to do. If I go and fuck somebody else, guess what she gonna do? She gonna forgive me. She gonna let me come back. If I go and do this, she gonna allow me to do this. And guess what? At the end of the day, how much do you love yourself for you to continue to allow him to do this to you? How much do you love yourself for you to continue to say, well, I stay with her because she got my kids? I don't give a fuck.
I've been there.
On no level, none whatsoever. You build you a relationship with God and put God first. Then you turn around and you work on you and how you need to move
We
with
said that
yourself.
last night
And
about
other
that.
than that, if you can't move
Last
from
night.
there about how you want your relationship to look to you, you can't go out here and try to sit there and say, well, son, you know, I want you to think about the type of women, because majority of the time, young men are going to find women that emulates the mother figure.
I got a
just
question
like
to
women
what
going to
Jen
find
just
one
said.
that
That's
emulates a
like the
father.
All right, pull up Jen's right quick, because I think we did a show on something like
What
that.
about
spiritually? Some really do have more masculine energy, just like some men have more feminine energy. Well, that's because men, for the most part, throughout time, have been told to be more softer, be more emotional, you know, and
Show their
things of that-
feelings.
Right, show their feelings and everything. So I mean, this is overall what you get.
I want my
and
man to
I
be
ain't trying to be
vulnerable with
funny,
me,
but
though.
never in the history of niggerdom have I ever heard a man say, "Baby, I need you to be more like a man. I need you to be a little tougher, you know, stuff
And
like
then
that."
look, let me play devil's advocate. Then when a man start to show his emotions,
Then
start
you're
to
a
show
bitch
his
ass
So
nigga.
that's
feelings,
what the women say.
then here come the woman. Here come the woman with that negative shit. Well, girl, he was in there acting like a bitch, and I had to tell him he had to. Guess
shut the
what?
hell up.
You need to be one of them lonely hoes by your motherfucking self, because you don't deserve that person. If you got a woman that don't allow you to be vulnerable as a man and
said
still
that.
say, baby, I got you, I'm
Exactly.
here, I support you,
Cry
then
on
guess
me.
what? You need to go get you a new one.
And to
Right.
answer your question,
I said
Louis,
the
girl,
same
I can't
thing.
speak for nobody else up here, but I've been in that type of marriage, and it don't work.
Michael
It
said what?
really don't. Not for me anyway. I can't speak for nobody else because
What type of marriage?
I'm the
I was
extra.
there.
I'm
I
the
was married.
extra. She was the intro.
I think I'm both.
I'm definitely both. Right.
Well, she was asking how does a relationship work with an extra and an intro in a marriage, and I just said for me it didn't work because I was the outro. I'm the one that's outgoing. I could walk into a room full of people I don't even know and have conversations like I know everybody in that motherfucker, and then next thing you know,
Jen say, show me them
But
emotions.
then-
I'm
say,
turn
no,
on for
it
me.
can work.
But then I'm just saying, for
Yeah,
me,
it
it
could
didn't. The
work.
person I was with,
but I
because
think
on her side, I would bring her. Matter of fact, the award show that I came to back in the day with you, she was supposed to be there. But her thing was, I don't know them people. I don't want to be around all them
That's
people.
the reason why
But
I
I'm
didn't work.
inviting you. Like, come on and, you know, because I'm out here.
Yeah,
I don't know them people. I don't want to have conversations with people like that. I don't know. And then later on, after I came from the show, it was a whole argument. You
My
know what I'm
daughter
saying?
say I'm a
And
hermit,
so
cut it
my
out.
thing is, and the
Right,
question that I asked, I'm like, wait a minute. Why are you mad at me?
Shut up, KJ.
Because I'm the type of person that can walk into a room and have conversations with people. You're more closed off. You don't really like to, you know, get down with people like that. Why are you mad at me because you didn't go? Well, I expected you to stay home too. No.
yeah.
Just because that's what you choose, you can't put that on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not the type
why
of
I
person
said,
that I am.
For me,
It's hard
it
to get
didn't work.
somebody out. I get what you're saying.
But sometimes you can break those barriers down and be like, you know, babe, this is me.
Who you calling hermit?
She calling me a hermit.
Oh.
I
So
could be a hermit.
Mike had asked what the topic was. It's called the topic was, have toxic relationships made it hard to date or be in a healthy relationship? That's what the topic was. But
I think a lot
Right.
of men or young men, when they're being raised by certain
then
moms,
there's a lot of topics you
are
can
told
jump on
not to
underneath that
cry.
umbrella.
They're told not to show emotion because the last man that I was dating told me that, you know, when he was growing up, he was told not to show emotion, not to do anything.
But that used to be by the dad, as far as like, you know, just trying to
But
keep
he
it
didn't-
tough.
And you know what? And it's cool that them people are like that, niece, man, because, I mean, that's weird to me.
But that's because they be trying to play a damn role. Though. They think
I'm
that's
an
what
intro,
it's
but I
about.
be
And it's
outside and
like,
people
no,
like
it's
me.
not.
I'm like, and she be looking at people like, why y'all looking at me about, like, yeah, to me, I'll be like, why you outside?
Yeah, you realize she didn't try.
I
That's the
need
thing, like,
answers
you gotta,
coming
you
from
know.
y'all old school.
I am old school.
Nah, that's Niecy, and you know she say
I'm
she an
very old
intro.
school.
You know what I'm saying? Go back to her so I don't misquote nothing she said when she say she an intro, but she be outside and you know people be. Nope.
go up. Two more.
Right.
Right there. Next one.
Go
Next
one
one.
up. See, I'm an introvert, but when I go out, people like me and cling to me, and I be looking at them crazy like, why y'all talking to me? But the people love me. I'm just that's weird to me. Like I don't even know how to.
But what my thing? Guess what? If people gravitate to you because
She
of
has a
your
light.
because of your energy,
She has a light.
People what I see. I told her that she is a likable person. She just like me. People, you know what I'm saying, like you right off the bat because of your energy, because of how you carry yourself, and because of your demeanor and who you are.
Well, help me.
But you
help me though, because if the energy you giving off is like she just said, why y'all talking to me? How is it to be?
because
That's in her
because
head.
this
Okay,
is
okay.
She's saying
because
it to herself.
So you
Because I
wait a minute, so
said-
we gonna act like what's going on in
I
your
do
head
that
don't show
too.
on your face?
It can, but
It
she
could be a cabbage face.
Okay, you might be good at
She
it.
got
Okay.
the bitch faces. That's what I call them.
But you have some people that can be the life of the party. Have you ever been around somebody or around a group of people and you kicking it and you having fun, and then you got people sitting over there looking at you all ugly in the motherfucking face, wondering like how that bitch do this or why that nigga this or why you got people that do that. But guess what? That's gonna make me turn the fuck all the way up.
And to
I
answer,
don't give
hold
a
on,
shit.
Let me answer
I'ma
Louis
be
girl
that.
right quick. And you say do that work in a relationship? Like I said, for me, it didn't. It could, but for me, the type of situation I was in, and I know you a little bit. My thing is when you are the person that's the person. I mean the outro, and you outside, and the other person is the intro. Like I said, depend on the type of person you dealing with. But that intro could try to do to you what mines did to me, which was I don't want you to go outside because I don't want to go outside. You know what I'm saying?
no.
So that will cause your relationship
I
not
feel
to be.
like, bro, how you in a relationship with a person if you don't know that person?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
you're-
How
are
you not setting the
you
table
know, you
before
know
the
I'm an introvert.
relationship?
I know you're extrovert. We're gonna compromise.
It's got
You
to be
got to.
give or take.
Like, it's not gonna work in that aspect. So that's why yours didn't work. She wasn't trying.
And then tried to blame it on
She
me.
didn't wanna
Right.
try.
Of course,
But then hold on. But then tried to blame it on me by saying, "Well, yeah, you be outside with L's and you know y'all doing y'all."
Hey, don't do that.
Okay, my bad, Junior. My bad, Junior. But anyway, you be outside with them and doing y'all thing, but
Put me in that.
you don't invite me. But then when I invite you, you say
You don't want to
wanna
go.
And then I go without
Oh,
you.
wow, she's
I'm the
trying to,
bad
like,
guy.
double-
You cussing me out and mad at
But
me.
see,
course.
that's
That's like a no-win.
That's all I was saying.
That's being manipulative,
It is very
and that's being
manipulative.
narcissistic.
That's
At the end of the
narcissist
day,
on the
because
very top.
you don't like going the fuck out and
Controlling,
doing what
control.
you like, I'm
I
not
caught so
going
much
to
hell
stop.
behind that. You don't
I'm
understand.
gonna go
I just
out
thought
and
the-
I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna have fun.
That's
I'm gonna
controlling.
invite you.
the
I'm gonna
picture-
invite
the
you.
pictures that was taken that night.
Because we was kicking.
Yeah, we was kicking
She
it
was
that night.
controlling. That's
But
She
And
was
then-
trying to control.
she was
That's
invited.
signs
But that's what I'm
control.
saying, and that's all I say. Like, are you taking pictures and people calling me because they see your Facebook pictures? Like, well, why he look like he with this girl? You know, and you know how some
we
people,
was
like
with-
you just
Overthink,
said, like you just
overthink.
said about
They
females
overthink.
trying to
They
sabotage your
overthink.
stuff.
They
I ain't trying to
overthink.
be funny. Everybody know who these women are. But both of the pictures I took, I was just like this with the ladies. And they were standing next to me in the picture.
But they don't care.
Her friends called
They don't
her.
care.
Why
They
he
don't
look
care.
like
They
he-
want her to
Yeah,
look.
Then you clowning
What did I
Mm-hmm.
with me.
say?
But
Single women like to keep other people
But
single.
this is why I
other
said to
women
him,
single.
you were invited. If you
Period.
would have come, you would have been in the pictures
But
as
you know
well.
what?
So-
She didn't tell them that either.
Nah.
But
She
so
should've told
so
her.
look on for the male. I want that to be reiterated again because some women could be on here listening, and I need for y'all women to hear that and understand that if you are a homebody ass person, introvert, and you don't like going out, no.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Because you an introverted woman and you might not like going out, you might not like going with your
You
man when he go
stupid.
kick it with his friends and different things like that. You might not like that. And this is for my women that's listening and then try to bring that shit into the relationship. At the end of the day, if you know your mate is the type that like to enjoy life, have fun, extrovert, kick it, be around his friends and different things like
Open
that,
spirit.
yes, I can enjoy my time with you. But guess what, boo? I'm not finna stop what I'm doing with my partners and my buddies because you feel that every time I dot that door, I gotta be either trying to talk to somebody, fucking somebody, being with somebody. It's either you trust me or get the fuck
and
on,
like I
and
said,
I don't have to deal with that shit because
trust
that's.
issues.
But like I
But
said,
guess
at
what?
that time,
It's trauma.
but-
It's trauma
but
to her
but-
because she bringing that shit
From the past, of
from
past
there
time
and throwing
into
that shit in
bag.
your lap.
Well, like I
That's
said,
wrong.
at that
Bag
time,
lady,
I
you
had
gonna
heard previously, like, you don't invite me out, but then I'm like, I invite you to this, you choose not to go, and then you choose not to go, and I go. Now we got to argue about me being there. That's and I was just like, yo, that didn't work at that time. What happened here? I do pop-ups though. Let's be clear. Go out and have fun, but make sure your presence is respected when I'm not in the room. It's called boundaries. Facts.
That's facts. I do agree with that. I feel like,
But that goes with the trust. Like you gotta trust
the trust factor.
Be able to
My,
trust.
this my thing is if I'm with you, then guess what? I'm a representation of you.
Yeah.
So when I go out and I present myself and be around people, I know how to hold myself accountable. Sometimes some women don't like to do. I'm going to hold myself accountable, but I'm also going to carry myself respectfully as if you were with me.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing. Now, I'm going to throw this in there. If you are a man and you got a good woman that is there and you got a good woman at home, that does not go out. You know what that woman that just approached you intentions is, and don't feed that woman intentions knowing motherfucking well the next time you could be out somewhere, you could be with your woman, and that intention rub off on your woman and be like, why is she this or why is she that? My thing is make it clear from the beginning so she don't automatically assume what was.
Well, I told her
when it
I
wasn't
told
nothing.
her who everybody was, and it wasn't like that between none of us. But to get to answer your question again, Louis, I can't answer that question for real because I don't go to the booty club.
So is it okay for y'all man to go to the
don't
booty
go to
club?
the strip
If y'all have that understanding, why not?
Right, you should be right. Why can't he go?
I'll go with the booty club.
Go with him.
Like people try to put what they don't do. That's you.
That's you.
don't.
That's
That
your
got nothing to do
issue.
with
That's
me.
called a restriction.
Right.
Yeah, like-
and that's called conditions. And if you got conditions in your relationship, then it's not love.
Yeah.
You have to be open-minded and also be transparent. Just because he want to go to the booty club does not mean that right.
Man.
Just because he
It's
want to go there
boundaries.
does
It's
not
not
mean he's
conditions,
going away from you.
boundaries.
Boundaries.
You're loving that man on conditions.
Right.
But you should
Right.
you should be.
You're loving that woman on conditions.
Right.
But it should be to the point where it's damn near.
She said she.
artificial.
Oh, you.
It's
I
it's
don't
not
think
like-
you're gonna be a bigger
She said
devil's
I'm trying to
advocate.
be the devil's
You know
advocate.
You ain't gonna be the bigger devil advocate than me.
I've said this before on I have
Don't
a
die.
solo podcast
Okay.
on Spotify, and I had one talking about setting the table. And this is what I've learned. It's stuff that I didn't do in my previous relationships, and something that I tried to do. This is when I was dating before. It was kind of working, but it didn't work all the way. Maybe I'll take my account. Maybe I didn't shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like I could take my accountability. Maybe I didn't.
Listen.
He
So
said
do
that,
you
he said
believe you didn't shut the fuck up, or you?
I think some parts of it I didn't shut the fuck up.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
You admit it. You
Some
took
parts
accountability.
I'm taking
You took-
accountability.
okay.
I'm learning. I'm still going.
Hey,
to
let's
it.
get it. Ain't nothing wrong with taking accountability.
No,
I
and
love that.
And you know what the thing
They
is?
gave you high
know, I
hopes.
got
But
I love that. I got happy
But
right
at the same
there.
time, it's like when you're dating someone and you start to date. The thing is, you
I
have to
just go
set
for
the
the chicken
table
breast.
with them. I think it's highly important to tell somebody exactly.
We
what
with you,
they want.
KJ. We with you.
Next,
Go for no
KJ.
motherfucking
I'm
chicken
telling
plate.
you.
You listen to KJ. You listen damn fool.
It's very highly important to tell
If I go
someone
to the
about
booty
your
club, I'm
traumas
going for their chicken.
that you've had.
That's it.
They do got some fire
That's what
shit.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
They do.
Right.
Like you should tell somebody that you had childhood.
If you go
or
go
the
on
last
Monday
past
nights on
relationship
Amateur
you've
Night
been
with
in,
Chaos and them
too,
up there.
you know.
But you
With
know what?
Mississippi.
I feel.
But I'm
I feel
not
like.
bringing it to you, but I'm letting you know that this.
I
is
got
I
you,
feel
DC.
like
Hold
that.
on, I'm gonna put
But
them on
I
display
feel like
for you.
that's
Hold on.
I feel like that's a double-edged sword because some things you can express to a male about what you went through in your past childhood or your past, relationships, and that person
Okay.
can take those and use that.
Against
you
you.
know what I'm saying? Against you.
Narcissist.
But you also have women that do that to men too. What their intentions are is not really what their intentions
Heck
are.
no.
They have a motive behind that. And some people, everybody that been on this panel that I could say that have probably experienced a woman that played the goddamn gas game.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
gaslighting, baby.
Or no, not what I'm saying by the gas game is they about to cut my gas off. I need you to help me.
Oh,
or I need some gas
I met
in
a
my
girl
car.
on a Sunday before she said she needed me to pay her phone bill on Tuesday.
Or call me, you know what I'm saying? Or call me and say, can you, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't do it. I'm saying
I
I met her Sunday and Tuesday. Can you help me pay my phone bill? Call them niggas you been talking to for the other 28 days of the year. I mean the month.
But see, I also had a motherfucker to tell me this. We need to have sex first in order for me to know if this relationship is going to go somewhere. You got to try to meet before you.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Stop the show. My bad. Stop the show for a second.
Okay.
Niecy, I almost forgot because, we got caught up. My niece says she want to see Junior's drip. She says she won't see. She said, can you stand up for her and show you her drip? I mean, show you her your drip.
Come on.
Go ahead now. I'm sorry. I got you, Niecy. I got you.
Let's straighten the curls out. Get the curls together. Get
It's
the curls
bad.
together.
You ain't gonna stand up and show the drip.
You
You ain't
ain't
gonna stand up.
gonna-
Yeah, just show the gold chain and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead,
My
give
man
the
got
whole
the drip.
show.
You know, my watches at. You got the gold watches. That is not Unc. Unc not here today. That's
Unc ain't here.
that's Diddy Jr.
That's Diddy Jr.
Take that.
You ain't hit your daddy.
Take that, daddy.
Man.
Y'all don't entice him to act a fool.
I told you I got you. I told
Say
you.
it one more time. Say it one more
I ain't gonna
time.
lie, get a little hot in this motherfucker though, but I don't need you to cut this
Nigga, Ace say don't pass out.
Well, I'm down to dead. I ain't gonna lie.
She say, can you say that one more time?
Say that one more time. Say it one more time. Take it.
Take that. I like that, daddy.
He talking, Casey ain't talking some fit chick.
A pimp named Slickback. Finna go down with the. He said he finna go down
Man,
with
if I you mess around and put your foot up on this thing and pull your sock up.
Eddie got on some flip flops.
I can't.
These ain't the Gucci's, baby, but you know. They
Oh man.
What you not gonna do, daddy? What you not gonna do, daddy? I got it. Nah, take that. I love you, daddy.
Be safe. Hey, nigga named Pinky too.
Yeah, what you say again? Okay, daddy.
She say fit check, so fly make your bitch wet.
Come on, that's why they ain't trusting them.
He talking about where Craig at.
I see me in the strip club, bitch.
Oh,
You
what
know.
Nigga took his flop off. Nigga, I thought that was a kid's medium.
What you not gonna do, mama?
Okay.
What you not gonna do?
My bad.
Don't do
Look,
that.
y'all. As y'all know,
man.
you know what I'm saying? We appreciate all of y'all that tune
Appreciate
in.
it,
Man,
appreciate it.
I think this was the most crazy. All my kids checked in on her except
did.
one.
You know what I'm saying?
All of them came through except one.
Right, and we got some new
but the-
people in here too, man. Like subscribe,
Jasmine
subscribe.
said she told him he just hit the strip club. If
We
y'all
definitely
go
gonna
to-
do that. We definitely gonna
cannot.
do that.
Say, I need my money on
He
time.
said I need my money. Look,
Matter of fact, time's up, bitch. Where you at? Where you at?
So as y'all know, you know what I'm saying, this is us coming in hot. We here every Thursday night at 7 p.m. We're gonna go around the room. You said what, bro?
He said that they try to be.
Right, we try to be.
We try to be here every Thursday night at 7. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to my big bro. You know what I'm saying? Ace Ventura. I was gonna say Ace Ventura.
You said it right, Ace Ventures.
Man, everything is Jim Carrey over here.
Man, I can't even get it out.
Ace Ventura.
Right. Take that.
Take that, daddy. He's getting a divorce after this. Take that, daddy.
Shots fired. So,
I'm
hey, check out my bro. You can find him on social media if you need pictures taken, if you need your own iPod, if you need your taxes and stuff done. Holla at my sister Deetta Smith. At the end of the day, y'all can find me on every platform. Minnow Jones, MINNOW Jones. You can find me on those platforms.
All right, just
Oh,
got
she
her.
late.
Ladies, I don't
You
know
late
what.
than
Go
a
back and
motherfucker.
watch it, bitch.
Right, go back and watch. Right.
Say Jerome
You're
and
gonna have to rewind that.
Right,
yourself.
you're gonna have to go. So let us know what you go around the room. Let us know what you got going on, boo, and where they can find you at.
Okay. Kenny Vegas, KNI Vegas, Facebook, Instagram. I also am on Spotify. I'm also with the Pretty and Raw Room podcast. I also a photographer. I do a lot of things.
Oh shit,
I'm
you
a multiple
okay?
I'm a hustler.
I
Okay.
thought she was finna say stripper. I was about to say, holla at me after this podcast,
It's
baby.
like white
Take
woman
that.
going wild.
Take that.
Come on, bro. What you got?
I ain't got shit going on, man. Just the podcast for now. Again, I'm Mo. King Mo 314 on TikTok and Instagram. As far as Facebook, don't ask me shit.
What's up, y'all? Catch me on Facebook, TikTok, Life with Sanjane, podcast here with them on Coming In Hot. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Some hashtag daddy.
Yeah. I love it, Daddy. Take that, take that. You can catch me if you can.
Okay.
I'm out, baby. Take that.
I can't deal with them. At the end of the day, y'all know how we do it right here. Thanks for y'all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all next week. If you want to come on, hit us up. We'll make room for you. Until then, we finna get on this jet with Daddy Jr.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We out of here.
Daddy.
Hey,
I got a gassed up. Take that.
I'm gonna go with that.
we
nigga.
Let's
gonna
go, Daddy.
Come on, Daddy. You going.
I ain't you niggas.
We're the hottest of all, no one can replace. Coming in hot, man, no one Barrio in the place. Talking shit, we're dropping bombs right up in your face. Every Thursday at 7 p.m., you better set your date. From relationships to culture, we got the scoop. The only podcast that keep you in the loop. Coming in hot, 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 we don't hold back. Minnow and Mario on the track. Hot topics, we're breaking it down. Tune in every Thursday, don't miss the sound. Coming in hot, we're the podcast that's taking over. Coming in hot, we're the podcast that's taking over. Coming in hot, coming in hot, coming in hot.